who's nothing like his character, Gene, has a stunning future ahead of him. His Theatre World Award is just the beginning for Colton Ryan.
One of my close friends, Wesley Taylor, who was a previous winner, was asked to present for me. He could not attend, but joke's on him. I'm best friends with Rosemary Harris now. I guess the Bob Dylan thing to do with this award was either not speak or not show up. So I'll try to be brief. First off, I'm so glad we didn't have to compete. Makes the cocktails later a lot easier. But I wanted to always talk about support, and I'm very lucky. I never was asked or needed to win one of these to gain the support of the people in my life and what I do, and that is a blessing that is not lost on me. It is a very lucky thing. We don't all receive it, so you all know who you are, and thank you. My draw is coming out. That gets me to my second point about support. I got to work with the living legend Connor McPherson, and the first time I ever heard of him was in my high school classroom. I went to a performing arts school for the creative and performing arts, otherwise known as SCAPA, which was in Lexington, Kentucky, from ages from the 4th grade to 12th. It is wonderful that I ever got to attend. It's a small miracle that it's still there. And in my experience, when you're asked to finally do the thing that you've always wanted to do, you will never be prepared. And the only reason I found that I was ready to tackle the task of Connor and his breadth of work and this obviously genius piece he's created, and with the, doesn't help that Bob Dylan spiced in there too, was because I was in those classrooms with support and with love, and it was the first time I ever read Desire in the Elms, or The Piano Lesson, or Blood Wedding, and I was introduced to them when I was 16, 15 years old, and it was the first time I ever performed Amadeus, or The Elephant Man. Don't ask, it was ambitious. But it was the first time I ever learned his name, and the only thing I ever wanted to do was to work with one of those guys that I read when I was 15, 16, when I had dreams like this. And it was one of the greatest gifts of my life, and this definitely is the cherry on top. So thank you very much.